How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Series 27, American Automotive, Winter in Forza Horizon 5. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, and that is we're going to take on all of these PR stunts in stock cars. So we have to do these PR stunts in specific vehicles, and I'm taking them stock. So this is the stock 2000 Ford SVT Cobra R, and it is in B class, so it is actually in the correct class. And it's rear-wheel drive. It's actually relatively grippy, which is a slight downside when you try to do the drift zone, but it does lack enough grip that it does kind of work. And these are all my first attempts at it in stock for this run through. And I did do them stock, I think on Friday, a couple of days ago. I'm recording this on Tuesday. So it's not the first time I ever ran them stock, but I did recently find out and have them basically confirmed that the goals for the PR stunts, the one that you just saw, the goal is actually 75 miles an hour, if my source is correct. And we just got almost 80 miles an hour. And I am just doing this in one take. Does kind of go off the rails a little bit once we get into the rally adventure, but we'll get to that one in a second. And I am adjusting the tire pressure, and that is it. All the stock parts on there. This is actually a stock car. I'm not even sure why I have it in my garage, but it was stock to start with. I just applied Emma's paint to it. Emma's probably gonna pop down in the chat. And the reason I put the tire pressure on the rear wheels all the way to max is because whenever you have high tire pressure, you tend to lose grip very easily, which is why I put it on the rear wheels, because we don't want any grip in the rear wheels. But I lowered the grip all the way because when you lower the grip, you tend to grip up very easily, which is why the front tires are the minimum. That's also why when I did the off-road speed zone just a little bit ago, I made sure there was just 15 psi in both the front and rear, because I wanted really good grip. And this is the first time I'm doing the drift zone in this particular car, so I did not quite have the feel for it. But even though I spun out, what was that, twice, still blew past the goal, which, if my information is correct, is 120,000 drift score. We actually 3-starred that drift zone in the stock B-Class 2000 Ford Cobra. And we're about to go over to Rally Adventure, so I'm putting the PSI back to 15. And the reason I'm doing this, I'm mainly doing this to say, hey, don't tune your car, don't waste your credits, because even though I did show that you can do the PR stunts and get really decent scores with the tune that I put out, especially on the drift zone, it's just not necessary. Just save your credits, apply the little minute adjustments that I do here to the tire pressure, and that's really all you need. And on this one, I should have gone through and did what I did on my actual video guide telling you how to do it. I should have cleared the trees out first and started with a bit of a run up. So starting from just here was a mistake. The trees actually do slow you down, and it's very evident, especially starting rear-wheel drive with not very much grip, and we only got 66, and the goal for this, I believe, should be 80 miles an hour, so nowhere close. But I did decide to turn around and just see if we could clear out the trees, get a little bit clearer of a run through. However, on this second run, I didn't start back far enough. I just started at the road. I didn't think we really needed to start all the way back, and that is actually about where I started in my video, just a little bit further back from where I am right now. But we're rear-wheel drive, need a little bit more of a run-up. We did get pretty close to the goal though, 76.51, about 3.5 miles an hour off of the goal. And this last run through, I figured if I don't get it this run, it's just not possible to do in a stock car. So I just went about as far back as I could and got stuck in trees. Lovely. There we go. And we're going to get a nice clean run up. and avoid all of the trees. And suddenly the stock car can get 3 miles an hour above the goal. Alright, now we're going to head on over to Hot Wheels, and we got to switch vehicles because in Hot Wheels, for some reason, they decided to make us use the 1993 Ford SVT Cobra R. And this one, my game is actually yelling at me because we're about to pick a C-Class car for Hot Wheels. And it's got a little exclamation point. We are not supposed to use C-Class in Hot Wheels. B-Class is the minimum class for Hot Wheels, according to the game. I'm sure if that wasn't the case, the restriction for this one would probably be C-Class. It wouldn't surprise me a bit, but we're going to start in the exact same place I started in my video guide. We're going to put the tire pressure on completely minimum, although it's not entirely necessary because we're not going off-road. It will help out our launch a little bit though. The downside to the minimum tire pressure is it does make it sluggish a little bit whenever you go to turn. Even still though, we are in C-Class, so that is not going to hurt us a bit. And even all the way down in C-Class stock, the goal for this one is 130 miles an hour, unless my information is just completely wrong. And in stock, in C-Class, we've achieved 136 miles an hour. And there you have it. Those were all of the PR stunts and the stock cars that we're required to use. So save your credits. Don't bother getting a tune. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you out. Y'all have a wonderful day.